Hello everybody, Jordan here, and today we've got another video for you guys, and today we're celebrating, well, not really celebrating. Today we're making I don't know what this is. I've been forced to make this beyond my will. Today marks the 10-year anniversary of the merger between Delta and Northwest. On April 15th of 2008, they announced that, hey guys, we're wrecking Northwest and we're merging, so whatever. Quite frankly, I don't care about this at all, but I've been forced beyond my will to make this video by Zap and everybody else who's a Northwest fanboy on this build team, so okay. Aside from that, let's begin. So first off, we have the Northwest 757-200, and this is in the newer livery, well, the last livery that was in service before they merged. So as you can see, it also incorporates a different model. It has the flaps and spoilers out, so it's a little nice detail. Zap was making some renders of this, but he's too lazy to actually do a real render, so they all look pretty bad. And wait a minute, that's a dangerous device over there. So to continue on with what I was saying, this is the last livery that was ever in service from Northwest before they got flipping wrecked by Delta. It's a pretty nice livery, you know, made by Zap and Rowan. I think it was either Zap or Rowan who made this livery, because, you know, I didn't. It also states, Eddie, you suck, implying Ed Bastian, you suck for getting rid of literally all traces of Northwest. On board the aircraft, as you can see, we have a business class right here, just a little galley space right here, and then just the rest of the cabin. So yeah, that's pretty nice. As you can see, we also changed the texture, so the seats are considerably darker. You've also probably picked up on the fact that this is the newer 757 model we built, and, you know, it's considerably different. Like, as you can see, here's the flight deck, which is very much different than our older 757s. And the shape of the aircraft entirely, that's a dangerous thing. No. No. What does that say? No. The flight deck is considerably different, as well as the nose and overall shape of the aircraft, so yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty nice. The engines, the Pratt & Whitney PW2000 engines, are also improved and look a lot better than their older counterparts, so yeah, that's nice. This aircraft is also equipped with new winglets, and this is the new winglet design we have for mostly the 737s and 757s. Built by Mind, I think, I don't know, they look well, so yeah, Merry Christmas. Here's the empennage of the aircraft with the horizontal stabilizer, the stabilizer trim details, auxiliary power unit, and vertical stabilizer, which looks a lot better than the older 751 we had. Continuing on, we have the bowling shoe livery for the 757 right here, and it's pretty much the exact same thing as that, only it's a bowling shoe livery, and it has no winglets, since this aircraft didn't fly with winglets. It states Northwest right here, and they had a pretty predominant American flag right here as well, which is a pretty nice feature. It's a very dark gray on the top right here, and then it's red at the very top, and then it, you know, it's a progressively swooping down black line, and because the scale is so small, you can't necessarily make the line move all the way up here. So yeah, interior is the exact same thing because, you know, we're lazy, and registration at the back of the aircraft right here, and yeah, overall my favorite Northwest livery. We have a cargo door as well right here, and there's actually a cargo bay on board this aircraft, if I can get in. Yeah, here's a cargo bay. There's also an aft cargo hold over here, which has the exact same thing over that. Another cool feature with these new Pratt & Whitney engines, it is we can have the spiral included right there, so that's another cool feature we're starting to add to our engines right here. The underbelly is also considerably a lot more detailed. We have the gear bay right here, and we have some extensions on the airframe right here. Beacon light on the underbelly. Landing gear look a lot better too, especially at the nose gear. Landing gear look a lot better, as you can see. Continuing on, we have the experimental livery for Northwest, which I'm assuming, which is, you know, an experiment for the bowling shoe livery when they were flying this. Overall, pretty nice looking livery made by Zap. I'm going to put a picture of what it's supposed to look like on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. States Northwest with the American flag down there. Northwest Airlines, I believe, with the logo and emblem they had as well at the time. No winglets, since this is a much older aircraft, considerably older than the wingleted aircraft of its time. Okay, now this is probably my favorite Northwest Airlines aircraft that was ever in their fleet, the 757-300 with the bowling shoe livery. Again, this livery got wrecked. However, this aircraft does fly with Delta, so that's kind of a plus, if you will. It's literally the exact same thing as the 200, only it's stretched, and it's a 300. So yeah, no winglets on this aircraft, as when this was in service, it didn't have winglets, so yeah. Also, PW2040 engine variant, which gives 40,000 pounds of thrust compared to 37 or 36. Pretty cool wing design too. The wings are also considerably a lot more detailed than their previous counterparts. On the interior of the aircraft, it's very similar to the older ones. We have business class right here, the exits right here. We have a sign that says Ed Bastian hates me because Ed Bastian hates him. We have the rest of the galley. I'm sorry. We have the rest of the interior right here. Some lavatories at the back of the aircraft, and then just more seats right here. And there's some lavatories right here. I didn't really show these earlier, but, you know, lavatories. And our final livery for today is this Northwest Airlines. It's in the most recent livery. I don't know the actual name for it, but it's the most recent livery they had before getting wrecked. And it's on a 753. Now, there were some variants of this that flew with winglets, but I guess we didn't make that because I don't know. States NWA with the logo right there. And there's that putting another sign right there as well. RIP Memphis, yeah. Engines right here, underbelly, and everything else. Also, forgot to mention lights. Like right there, there's a wing light right there, and there's also a wing light right there. A fuselage light right here. American flag with the registration on the back of the aircraft, and here's the Northwest tail, which was pretty common before it got wrecked. But here's the cargo hold I was talking about at the back of the aircraft. There's the forward one right there. And yeah, another cool thing about the 757 is that the empennage of the aircraft is larger, if you will, than the front of the aircraft. It took a long time for mine to figure that out. Anyway, that is pretty much all we have today. If you guys have enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Smack that like button for more Minecraft Madness and other stupid content like this, because I don't know why I made this video. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, yeah, I've completely forgot my own outro. I'm Jordan. See you in the next episode, I think. Bye, hi.